Tim Reynolds of the AP. Kyrie, with Andrew being out for 6 and 7, the impact, obviously, that he has defensively, they can't necessarily replace that. How will that change the way you guys approach what you want to do offensively tomorrow night?
It won't really change. Having that rim protection, though, is big for them with Andrew. So we understand that. And for us, we'll stick with our offensive game plan, understanding that he won't be in there, but they'll have to make adjustments as well as us.
And on a different note, the extra day of travel that you guys get this year, the extra day off when you guys have to travel cross country, what kind of a boost has that been for you guys, just in terms of getting some semblance of maybe normal rest?
It's been beneficial for me for sure. I think I hope my teammates can say the same. That 4.5-hour flight coming from the West Coast and getting adjusted back to the time, it could take a toll on everybody. But I mean, I love the extra day. Just coming in, able to get some work in and get treatment when you need to and prepare for the game. I know the NBA and I know the fans would like to see all of us at our best, and that extra day is beneficial.
Joe in the front.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Going back to Game 4, did you guys feel after that one that might have been a game that you let slip?
I feel like there were just a lot of mistakes that we made that we definitely could have controlled. Offensive rebounding, just defensive execution, offensive execution, in terms of our spacing, especially down the stretch. Things that we definitely can control. We felt that Game 4, they took advantage of a lot of our mistakes, and that's what a great team does. So
I guess if you take that 5-minute stretch out and look at games 3, 4, and 5, you guys have been playing pretty well. And I don't know where you are on the idea of momentum carrying from one game to the next, but do you feel like coming into Game 6 that you guys have put together some good games?
We have, but you have to sustain it. And if we sustain it, we feel like we're in a great position. But if we don't, then we put ourselves in a Game 4 position. And only thing that matters is wins and losses. And I mean, I'm big in momentum, but it's so shifty sometimes. It could, minute to minute, second to second, it can change. So I'm just about offensive execution, defensive execution, and sticking to our game plan.
And then one more follow-up on that. When you were down 3-1, how much did you still think that you can win the series versus just trying to compartmentalize and think about the one game at a time approach?
That's all I did, was take it one game at a time. That's it. I couldn't really think about the what ifs or what could happen, what should happen. I can't really think of that. All I'm really thinking about is the moment that we're in and taking advantage of it.
Over here, Al.
Al Sarasovic, San Francisco Chronicle. You talked about Bogut a little bit. I'll follow on that. With him out of the game, do you think that opens things up for you guys to get to the hoop, to the rim a little more than usual? And then you have Draymond Green coming back after a suspension. Can you talk a little bit about what you expect to change in terms of the Warriors' style of defense with his return?
Well, those are two great defensive presence guys for their team. We understand that. Andrew's a big part of that. But I feel like majority of the minutes that have been played has been with a lot of the small lineups that both teams have, with Draymond at the 5, or Tristan at the 5, and then Bron at the 4, and so on to the guys that have been on the floor. So it'll be about matchups and who can better effectively execute their offense. That's what it really comes down to, and who's getting stops. But Draymond coming back, he's a big emotional leader for their team, and we expect him to bring a lot of energy. So.